Hello everyone, so I haven't posted in like 4 months and there's not a good reason to that really. The last video I did is something I was super proud of, but it really wasn't that big of a hit, which for me personally that sucked. For anybody that really enjoyed it, I'm glad about that, but other than that, a video I spent about 9 hours on straight that got about 30 views was like not the best thing in the world, and I haven't really had it in me to record any more footage since. Plus, it's been a lot more studies, and during the Christmas break I had Kiki over, which means that I wanted to spend as much time as possible with her without having to really worry or focus on YouTube or even the Dragonball Zero project, which that's coming along, but it's not really material that's good to make videos for. So in terms of what's coming next in 2020, yes, I'm supposed to finish uploading Pokemon Emerald, but part of me feels like it's getting a little boring, at least to me personally. If you guys really want me to upload the rest of it, then absolutely, if that's what you guys want. But me personally, I feel like it wasn't really the best content that I could have put out, so that's what's been keeping me from it. But if you guys absolutely want to see it, then no problem about that. I'm absolutely going to get to work on that. I did have a ton of fun yesterday doing a Destiny raid, which I recorded a good bunch of, and I might do a couple of clips of that, which it was a bunch of fun, and I'm pretty sure editing it is going to be just as fun. And in terms of updates on Dragon Ball Zero, yeah, I'm working on it, but it's not something I can really upload, and it's not something that I want to stream because I want it to be released episodically, and I don't want, like, that doesn't really work in terms of recording or streaming it, so there's just nothing. But other than that, if I feel like streaming something, then sure. But things have been going a lot more, things have been slowing down very much so, and that's because I've had different interests that have been difficult to do in terms of a YouTube standpoint. And yeah, I think that Bragnir video doing so poorly just kind of hit me a little hard, but that's just my own thing. There's nobody to blame except for me. So other than that, I have been doing metric tons of Yu-Gi-Oh things, at least in terms of my personal time. So if you guys are interested in seeing, I don't know, me going online on Yu-Gi-Oh Pro and doing some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, then that's definitely something I feel like doing. My interest has changed to that pretty dramatically, but it's true that every now and then I do play Brawlhalla, and if that's content that you guys want to keep seeing, then absolutely. But other than that, there's not much that's been going on, at least in terms of plans for YouTube. I've really sort of put that far on the side during college and such because YouTube hasn't been the biggest success for me. I've been pretty dead stuck at where I am right now, but no matter how much work I put in, or no matter how much, no matter the lack of work that I put in, it's also been pretty stagnant. So I will do it when I feel like it's going to be fun, but if it's not, but YouTube isn't something that I feel is going to give me a lot of success. I think the fun of it has been kind of drained out, and the amount of complaining that comes out of the community of YouTube has really been amplified quite a bit over the last while. A lot of people complaining about the new rules, a lot of people complaining about the algorithms or whatnot. There's just been this humongous wave of negativity just coming out of the YouTube community, and it's just really hard to throw myself back in there saying that I'm going to do positive things when there's just this giant negative energy just coming out of YouTube 24/7. At least for me, it's been difficult. I'm having a lot of fun doing things personally, but recording things for YouTube has not been very far up my list of priorities, which explains the 4-month gap. And school has been a little bit tough in that past about 3 months after I uploaded, so that's another excuse, you could say. I don't like throwing excuses around, but that's kind of what I have to do at this point. So in terms of when Dragon Ball Zero will be released, I have no idea. I don't want to make a promise that I will not be able to keep, but yes, I do sit down and work on it quite often. There's ideas that fly by my head at least 100 times a day, all the time. It's always something I've been thinking about. And even Ryan, that you guys know, he's channel boxed. He made me this super amazing poster that I'm sure has been uploaded to Twitter, if you guys want to go check that out. But it's so awesome, and he's supported me a lot, so thanks to him I've really been able to keep my motivation up in terms of working on that. It's not like I've been running low on motivation. I absolutely love working on Dragon Ball Zero, but it's not really something that's YouTube available, and I'm definitely going to be sticking more to small updates until I can get the whole thing out. And that's about it for that. There's nothing more to say, really. I'll upload when the time comes, but other than that, there's been a really big just break, and there's no going up and there's no going down. It's just pretty stagnant. So I don't mean to sound negative or out of energy, out of life, but there's definitely been this big break that hasn't really stopped. I find it funny that I'm doing this video and hold on, where's my finger? There's a Malcolm Gladwell book, and there's Garfield, and there's Goku, and there's a Canadian flag, because that is my room, and I haven't moved that Garfield because screw it. I like having that thing in the corner of my room. It's nice. It's fun. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. I know this probably isn't the update that you guys wanted, but it's just the harsh truth. That's just what it's going to be for a bit. And I'll see you guys around the internet. You are sticking around. So thank you for the support. Thank you for everything that you guys have done. And if I don't upload for a while, then this is what you guys have to work with for a bit. Kind of rude. Thank you. Bye.